Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered 2026 blind playthrough. We've been working on the Mage Guild quests, and now we have to deliver an artifact to Erlav Jarl.
Hi there.
Hello.
If you need light armor, talk to Marrow Rufus at the Best Defense.
It's the finest light armor selection in the city.
Good to know.
Hello, I've not always been happy. What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. Be seeing you.
I see. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Good work at Vatican. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it. Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here. What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
Well, I know you can use them to cure vampirism, but that's like foreshadowing for another game.
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them. Her expertise in she can likely be found. You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride. Report back as soon as you can.
Greeting. Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
Really? Because it looked like you were just standing there pacing back and forth.
Why? Why? Oh, no real reason. It's just that the entire Council of Mages has been in here at one time or another recently, all wanting information on necromancers. Necromancy, of all things. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers.
As a matter of fact, I need to know a little bit about black soul gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing. Goodbye. Hello. Hi there. Darmina, this is my Mystic Archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks. A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with the shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again. The Mystic Archives have a large collection of books. Look around, and you may learn a thing or two. Farewell.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
I'm listening. Speak.
Well, you recall my hypothesis, the one I mentioned the other day? I'll let you know,
Hello, Conjurer. Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers? Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. You too.
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you? Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you. You too. If there's anything I
This
can do,
quest
I am
is sending me
humbly at
back
your
and forth. I
service.
mean, you two are right
Believe the
here.
rugged
You could have
climate
just gave him the
researched
note.
Narina Carvane. She's tough and cold. I used to think you were a hero. A holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better.
I don't know why everybody keeps saying that to me.
So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. A most fascinating contraption. Bothiel is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running. Be careful.
Greetings, Imperial.
Okay, I have to do some inventory maintenance here. I'm gonna go sell some stuff.
They say a lost. Hi there.
A pleasure to... Can I interest you in some of my wares? You'll need to make a better offer.
It was the same amount. Just the percentage went down a little bit. That's really funny.
That's a fair deal. That's it. You've made a good... You've... An excellent bargain. A fine transaction. That seems a fair price. You got a great deal there. Tell your friends about me. Farewell.
Well met.
I'll go drop some stuff off. Some of these things I don't want to sell because they were awarded to me, so... It's not the same kind of collection game as Skyrim, where you can build trophy rooms and, you know, armor displays and... Sure, I can keep the stuff, but I'm just going to stuff it in a box somewhere. Although some of these other houses, you know, haven't bought any of them yet, so I don't know what they look like on the inside. I could sell this one.
How do you do?
I am going to start closing some of these gates after this. I don't know how far I'm getting in the Mages Guild. Like, for instance, in Skyrim, we would become the Archmage. So I don't know if that's the end game here. If it is, once we accomplish that, then we're going to start closing some of these gates. Maybe working on the actual main quest with Michael. Am I to believe that a crab actually followed me and is messing up my game right now? I'm assuming that these northern lights I'm supposed to be waiting for are heavenly lights. Let me actually, did I read the book? Or do I still have the book? No. Should have read the book. just a waiting game. It does remind me of the little side quest to cure vampirism in Skyrim, also involving black soul gems. I'll have to work on my illusion skills as well, because I got the moonlight spell, and I think that's a better lighting spell in the dark caves and caverns. So what do I have in illusion that I can cast? Starlight. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm canceling it. I can't do that. I have to wait. Man. PM. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm impatient. I'm trying to do two things at once. Well, I have to sit here and wait anyway. I might as well. I might as well cast some spells and level up my illusion.
The Order of the Black Worm will feast on your soul, mortal. You will not stop us. The Order of the Black Worm will consume all in its path. That the best you...
I should have got the Black Soul Gem. Okay.
Just remember, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
I've got a moment, but little more. What do you need?
Well, you recall my hypothesis? The one I mentioned the other day? I'll have you know, I was right. And to think you actually doubted me.
Hi there. Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the necromancers. So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the Council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the Council as well. You are Conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as Magician. Congratulations. Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment. Take care. Good
I
morning.
know
Excuse
you're
me,
busy,
fellow Magister.
but I need a moment of your time.
Well, all right, but please be brief. I have some...
Hi.
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with. Are you prepared to begin? Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks. Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events, they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here. The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there. I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If, for any reason, they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety. Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went. South of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location, or what you may expect to find once you arrive. Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return. Make haste. Mucianus is in danger.
Greetings to you.
You? What are you doing here? Fifth Rocker, Battle Mage, sent by the Council to find this traitor. He must have told them we were coming. Who the blazes are you, anyway? Has the Council gone mad, sending you... There's no time! I'm the only one. Follow me!
I guess I'm not going to risk searching that guy.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh, you poor... I'm afraid you're late to the and I do hate to disappoint you, but a grim fate indeed. I shall tell the master that you were here looking... Oh!
We will continue this adventure in the next episode. Thanks for watching.